What's up, YouTube? Alright, so today I got hurricane combos. I'm going to show you pictures of hurricane ball python combinations on Morph Market, the ones that are for sale and the ones that are sold in the past, all the greatest ones that I've found. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like the video, leave in the comments below what you want me to do my next video on. Alright, let's get started. Cinnamon Hurricane Spot-Nose Yellow Belly. It is 2,300 Canadian dollars, and I really like how it has this like burnt cinnamon look to it. Pattern's really cool. This one's a good option. I like that one. This next one is a Hurricane Mojave 100% het pine, sold for $1,750. Looks just like a regular Mojave. This next one is a Black Pastel Russo Hurricane Pastel 100% het clown, sold for $1,750. This one's got a really neat pattern. I like all the little circles it has for patterns. On the side, it's got white underneath it. This next one is a GHI Hurricane, and it's really making it really dark. Cool patterns. The alien heads look like they exploded at the top. Yeah, I like GHA with Hurricane. Sold for $1,500. This next one is a Cinnamon Hurricane Lesser Pastel Vanilla Yellow Belly. Looks like it's got too many light colored genes in it. The lesser, the pastel, the vanilla, yellow wiped everything out. This one sold for $1,500. It has a really good pattern though. I like the pattern a lot. Cinnamon and Hurricane are a good combo, I think. I don't know about lesser and pastel. This next one is a Hurricane Pastel Calico. Looks like it's got little teeth in there that are pulled out from someone's head, but you can definitely tell it has calico in it. This one sold for $1,500. This next one is a Spider Yellow Belly Hurricane, and I really don't like Spider. I definitely don't like it with Hurricane. It just eliminates the whole pattern. This one sold for $1,500. So yeah, I like the yellow belly in it though. This next one is a GHI Hurricane Pastel Pinstripe, sold for $1,300. I really like what Pinstripe and GHI do with the Hurricane. Pastel brighten up the snake, but looks like a puzzle or some type of labyrinth. Really cool looking snake. GHI and Pinstripe. I like the combo with Hurricane, definitely. This next one's a Hurricane Spot Nose. Spot Nose definitely made the Hurricane swirls go away for the most part, but it made like this little triangle type symbol in the middle of it, so it definitely made a unique pattern. So I like that. This one sold for 1,800 Canadian dollars. This next one's a Hurricane Lesser, and the Lesser I think is a good combo with Hurricane in itself. This one sold for 1,800 Canadian dollars. It's a really cool pattern. Alien heads are there. You got some Hurricane swirls. They almost look like heart symbols on some of them. This next one's a Cinnamon Hurricane, sold for $1,000, and I really like what Cinnamon does. It's got like that infinity symbol down the side. Really cool burnt look to it. Cinnamon and Hurricane, definitely a really good combination. This next one is one of my favorites. This is an Enchi Super Hurricane Ghost Rainbow, sold for $8,000, and this is Dave Palumbo. He comes up with some really good combinations. Those are two recessives, the rainbow and the ghost. The pattern's really cool along the side. I think he calls this the ultraviolet. Really cool. Purple and yellow kind of color there. This next one's Black Pastel Hurricane Clown, sold for $6,500. This looks like a typical clown to me. I don't know if I'm quite the fan of Hurricane and Clown together, but I think a lot of people like this snake. And I think the Black Pastel is pretty cool. Black Pastel and Hurricane's a good combo. I think you can do a lot more with this snake though. This next one kind of made me like Clown and Hurricane. This one is a Hurricane Clown Pastel Yellow Belly. Really bright yellow looking snake. Patterns are unreal. Sold for $6,500. This next one's a Hurricane Ghost. Ghost is a recessive trait. This one sold for $2,900. Really cool pattern. I like it a lot. It's another one by Dave Palumbo. Got the hurricane swirls still in there, and then you got circles on the dorsal. Nice. Nice brown, orange-ish, yellowish type snake. Really pretty. I like what Ghost does with Hurricane. Definitely a good combo. This next one is a Hurricane Lesser Super Vanilla Yellow Belly. And again, this one has too many light colored genes in it, but it does have a really cool pattern. I mean, it doesn't even really look like a ball python. This one sold for $2,500. I like what Hurricane and Yellow Belly do together. Not sure if I like what Super Vanilla does to this combo though. And Lester is cool. That snake needed some dark combos. This one is a Hurricane Mahogany Pastel, sold for $2,200. And man, this is such a cool looking snake. The alien heads have like these two dots in it, and it almost looks like a different type of alien in the pattern. Even down by the tail, it has these like weird looking patterns. That was a really cool looking snake. This one is a Hurricane Leopard, 50% het clown. This one sold for $1,500. And wow, alien heads are gone. It just like made a really unique looking pattern on the side. Really dark snake. That leopard brought in the dark color to it. This next one is one of my favorites. It's a Hurricane Pastel Clown. And it's crazy how awesome this pattern is. I mean, just with 3 things. So I'm really sold on the Hurricane and Clown combo. The patterns on this snake. Look at the head stamp. Head stamp is unreal. That is a sick combo by Ozzy. I love it. Sold for $8,500. This next one is a Hurricane Lesser Pastel Yellow Belly Clown. It's for sale right now for $10,000. I think it's too much light colors to it, but the pattern is crazy. There's no alien heads anymore. It's got like these squiggly lines down the sides. Almost look like a lightning thunderstorm hit. This next one's a Hurricane Lesser Pastel Yellow Belly Pinstripe Clown. And that pinstripe is just an extra gene that was added. This is the same snake as the last one, except it has pinstripe in it. This is for sale for $11,500. Really crazy looking pattern. I like this a lot. It's crazy what pinstripe, just adding pinstripe, does to darken up the pattern and make it more of a solid looking snake. Really neat. This next one's a Hurricane 50% het clown Desert Ghost, $7,500. Desert Goat is a recessive trait. It's a unique looking snake, but I think that you need to add more to it. $7,500 by Justin Kubelka. This one's for sale. It's a pretty steep price, but it's recessive and it's Hurricane and het clown. So, all right. So this one is a Hurricane Leopard Clown. Pretty cool looking snake. I like it. It's really dark. Yeah, neat looking snake. Let's see, this next one is a Hurricane Leopard Clown, another one. And this one is a Banana Hurricane Clown. Unbelievable looking snake. I love it. I like it a lot. This one sold for $7,000. This next one is a Hurricane Pinstripe Clown. And I really love what Pinstripe does, the Hurricane. I think Clown and Pinstripe are a good combo with the Hurricane. This one sold for $6,500. Never seen a pattern like this before. This is crazy. Really like this one a lot. This next one is a Super Hurricane. And look at those swirls. I love it. I like the Super Hurricane a lot. This one sold for $6,500. This next one is a Fire Hurricane Orange Dream 100% Het Clown. And this one sold for $7,500. I don't like that it got rid of the hurricane swirls, but it is an interesting looking pattern. I like how bright it is. Pretty snake. Can't really go wrong with the Orange Dream. Alright, this next one is a Enchi Hurricane 100% Het Clown. And this one looks good. I like what Enchi does with the Hurricane. Really neat looking snake. This one is for sale right now for $5,500. It is over 1,000 grams. It's a male, 2018, so it looks like it's probably ready to breed. Pretty neat. This next one is a Fire Hurricane Spot Nose, 100% Het Clown, 100% Desert Ghost. This one sold for $5,000. Crazy looking pattern. I think I like what Spot Nose does to it. You know, you never know what those two double hets would do to this pattern. I'm sure it does influence a little bit. This one sold for $5,000. This next one is a Super Banana Blitz Hurricane Trick. And with all of these great morph combos that he added to it, it's really faded. I mean, it's a pretty snake, but I'm interested to see what this would look like if it wasn't a Super Banana. Still a pretty cool pattern. I wonder if it'd probably look better if you put GHI in there, maybe the Mahogany. Anyways, this was sold for $5,000. This next one is a Banana Black Pastel Hurricane Regular Pastel Clown. It's for sale right now for $4,500. That's a neat pattern. I wish it wasn't that faded, but definitely has some potential there. I like black pastel. Alright, this next one is probably my favorite. This is a Banana Super Enchi Hurricane 100% Het Clown. This sold for $4,000. And what a crazy looking snake. So beautiful. Ozzy really knocked it out of the park with this one. This next one is a Disco Fire Hurricane Pastel 100% Het Clown, 100% Ghost. Het Ghost. This one is for sale for $4,000. It's a crazy looking pattern. I like it. Neat looking snake. This one is probably my favorite. This is a Cypress Hurricane Ghost. What a crazy combo. I love what Cypress and Ghost do to this Hurricane. I love the pattern of this snake. This one sold for $4,500. Isn't that crazy? Look at those colors. Sick. I love this snake. Alright, this one is a Super Hurricane Lesser. What's crazy is that the Lesser really jumbled up the pattern. Let's see, here's a better picture of it. Still got the Hurricane swirl, so that's cool. So I do like what Lesser's does to it. It almost gives it like a Mojave type fade to it. This one sold for 5,000 Canadian dollars. This next one is a Black Pastel Hurricane Pastel 100% Het Clown. And I like this thing. This is really pretty. Really cool. It's got the white belly and then like it fades into a darker pattern. This one sold for $3,500. This next one's a Black Pastel Russo Hurricane Pastel 100% Het Clown. And I like the little circles. The alien heads have turned into like these cool circles. Still got a couple of Hurricane swirls. Look at these tiny little circles at the bottom. Really neat looking snake. This one sold for $3,500. This next one is a Enchi Hurricane Ghost 66% Het Rainbow. And I really like it. This brown tint that it has to it. And she's really cool. I think the ghost is what made it lighter color like that. And you can see where Dave's going with the rainbow. We already did show you one that did have rainbow in it. I believe it was a visual rainbow, as that rainbow is recessive. But I like it. It's a light chocolate type color to it. Really neat. One of my favorites. This one sold for $3,500. This one is another Cypress Hurricane, 100% het ghost. Look at that. How can you not like that snake? I'm gonna have to make this my thumbnail. I love it. Super cool. Bob's Balls knocked it out of the park on this one. Gotta be my favorite. Cypress and Hurricane. This one sold for $3,500. This next one is a GHI Hurricane Lesser Vanilla Yellow Belly. Look at these crazy, it looks like the letter Y. The alien head still got some of the hurricane swirls in there. So I like what GHI does to the hurricane. Again, I'm not sure why everyone's trying lesser vanilla yellow belly. Maybe because they bought the snake from somebody that already produced it. This one sold for $3,500. This next one is a Hurricane Mojave Leopard, 50% het clown, and look at this crazy looking pattern. Awesome. Look at that. Yellow. Crazy, I love it. Look at all these alien heads just look like they exploded or something. This one sold for $3,000. This next one is a black pastel, a Hurricane Pastel, 66% het clown. I think I've showed you one of these before, but I really like this snake. This one sold for $3,000. This next one is a Hurricane Mojave Pastel, 100% het clown. And that one's pretty. I think the Mojave kind of overthrew all the pattern. There's no hurricane swirls in there now. This one sold for $3,000. This next one is another black pastel. I'm not gonna. Alright. Hurricane Red Stripe, 100% het clown. This one sold for $3,000. Really unique looking pattern. I like what Kabalka did with this one. Let's blow this up here and have a look. Really neat. Neat pattern. This next one is a Butter Grim Hurricane Vanilla. And very unique looking snake. I like it a lot. This one is for sale right now for $3,000. This next one is a Banana Black Pastel Hurricane Spectre. This is one of my favorites. Crazy. It's got that like caramel-like appearance. How can you not like this thing? So cool. It looks like it's got ultramel in it. This one sold for $2,650. This next one is a Hurricane Lesser Yellow Belly Leopard. Have you ever seen a snake that looks like this? This pattern is awesome. No more alien heads. It just completely got wiped out. This one sold for $2,900. This next one is a Butter Grim Hurricane Vanilla. I think I showed you this one already. Sorry about that. Here's another Banana Black Pastel Hurricane Spectre, and you can tell I really like this pattern. Really cool. This one is a Gravel Hurricane, and I think gravel would be interesting to, if you add some other morphs in here, it might be cool. This one is for sale for $2,500. This next one is a Hurricane Lesser Yellow Belly Leopard. Unreal. Doesn't even look like a ball python. All the different layers. This one sold for $2,500. This next one's a GHI Hurricane Pastel, 100% het clown. I love it. Very exquisite looking snake. Sold for $2,500 Canadian dollars. This next one's a black pastel Enchi Hurricane. And I really, really like this one. Unreal. It's got that orange in the middle. Almost looks like it has cinnamon in it. This one sold for $2,250. This next one is a Hurricane Mojave. Sold for $2,400. This next one's a Hurricane Pinstripe. Crazy how Pinstripe just basically overthrew all the patterns, but I really like this. I like the pattern the pinstripe adds to it. It's for sale right now for $2,200. This next one's a Hurricane Albino. Crazy. Sucks though that Hurricane got rid of the albino got rid of the hurricane swirls, but still pretty cool. This one sold for $2,000. This one is a Hurricane Pastel Spectre. Really neat. This one sold for $2,000. This one's Hurricane Pinstripe Het Clown. This one is a Hurricane Mojave Leopard 50% Het Clown. And this is one of my favorites. Mojave and Leopard make a really good combo with Hurricane. Look at that. That is such a great pattern. Look at the head. I love that. Insane. There's no alien heads. This pattern, I've never seen something like that before. It's been sold for $1,900. This one is a Inchy Hurricane Pastel. Neat. Look at that. Those patterns, like the infinity sign. This one sold for $1,900. This next one is a Cinnamon Hurricane Spot Nose Yellow Belly. Crazy pattern. I love it. My internet connection is so slow. Sorry, guys. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. Do you love this snake? Incredible. Cinnamon Hurricane Spot Nose Yellow Belly. What a great combo. Sold for 2,500 Canadian dollars. And our last one is a Het Red Exantic Hurricane. And I think that's a good combo. Neat. This one is for sale right now for 2,300 Canadian dollars. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Give me a like. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments what morph combo you want me to do my next video on. Alright, we'll see you on the next one.